Hello everyone. Today's topic is create a document using MS Word and save it. So, objectives: creating and saving a document, show and hide formatting marks, selecting text, create paragraph without blank space between them, undo, redo, and repeat recent actions, move and copy text using drag and drop, and the clipboard, use the office clipboard, find and replace text, and use the go to command. Identify the number of words in a document or a selection. So first one is creating and saving a document. So first we have to click on office button and click on save button. So here the keyboard shortcut key is control plus yes. So now save as dialog box appears. Select the location of the file in the save in box. Here I am selecting my computer and then opening local disk D and then opening lecture folder. So type the name of the file in the file name box. Here I am entering the ROM. Here entering ROM. ROM is the document file name, and finally click on save button. Now a document created and with a name called ROM. So next entering and editing text. To enter text in a document, begin typing. When you reach the right margin, the text continues on the next line. This feature is called word wrap. When you press the enter key, a blank line is inserted automatically and you start a new paragraph. In this presentation, you will learn how to show and hide formatting marks, select text and remove extra space after paragraphs. You will also undo and redo actions, move and copy text, and locate and replace text. Finally, you learn how to jump to a location in a document and count the words in a document or a selection of text. So first one is showing formatting marks. So many times it is easier to edit text if you can view the formatting symbols. The show or hide command allows you to see these hidden formatting marks. To view the formatting marks, click the show or hide button in the paragraph group on the home tab. The formatting marks do not appear when you print your document. So here show formatting marks displayed. So here look at this one. So first we have to click on home button. In paragraph group, click on show or hide button. So this is the one. So this one is the paragraph marker. These are the two space markers. So next, understanding toggle commands. Click the show or hide button once displayed paragraph and formatting marks. Clicking the button again hides them. Switching between two options in this manner is known as a toggling. A command that you use by turning a feature on or off is sometimes known as a toggle command. Next one is selecting text. To select text means to highlight a block of text. You can select text using the mouse, using the keyboard, or using the keyboard in combination with the mouse. So selecting text. So first characters. So click to the first characters. Click to the left of the first character you wanted to select. Press and hold shift and then click to the right of the last character you wanted to select. So word, double click the word. Next one is line. Position the pointer in the left margin next to the line so that it changes to the pointing mouse pointer direction and then click. Multiple lines. Position the pointer in the left margin next to the first line so that it changes to the following symbol, and press and hold the left mouse button and then drag down or up in the margin to select as many as lines you want. Sentence. Press and hold down Control key and then click anywhere in the sentence. So next one is paragraph. Triple click anywhere in the paragraph or position the pointer in the left margin next to the paragraph so that it changes to, and then double click entire document. Triple click in the left margin or position the pointer in the left margin next to any line so that it changes to the following pointer, and press and hold down Control and then click in left margin. Next one is creating paragraphs without blank space between them. When you use press when you press enter key, you create a new paragraph. When you create a new paragraph, the default style is for extra space to be added after the original paragraph. You can format a paragraph so that it does not have extra space after it. To format text or paragraph means to change its appearance. So using the undo, redo and repeat commands. The undo command reverses the recent actions. To use the undo command, click undo button on the quick access toolbar. The redo command reverses an undo action. The repeat command repeats the most recent action. So using drag and drop to move and copy text. The easiest way to move text is to drag the text to the new location. This is called drag and drop. When you drag the selected text, a vertical line follows the pointer indicating where the text will be positioned. To copy the text instead of moving it, press and hold Control while you drag it. Using the clipboard to move and copy text. The clipboard is a temporary storage place in the computer's memory. To use the clipboard, you cut or copy text. The clipboard can hold only one selection at a time. The clipboard is available to all the programs on your computer and it is sometimes called the system clipboard. Using the clipboard to move or copy text continuation. When you use the paste command, the paste options button appears below and to the right of the pasted text. Usually you can paste the text to show. The text appearance matches the original appearance, source formatting, that is source formatting. The text appearance matches or merges with the text in the location where it is being pasted. This is destination formatting. So using the Office clipboard, the Office clipboard is a special clipboard where you can collect up to 24 selections. It is available to Microsoft Office programs. Unlike the system clipboard, which is available all the time, you must activate the Office clipboard to use it. You can use the Office clipboard to copy content between Office programs. So this is using the Office clipboard continuation. So clipboard task pane with two items collected on it. So see this here. This is the clipboard task pane. So here we here, so please observe this diagram is a small diagram. Small button is there, that is called clipboard dialog box launcher. So first we have to click on that one. Now it will see the now it will show the task pane. Clipboard task pane window appears. So here this one is the close button, and these are the two items copied. Next, using the find and replace commands. Find and replace are located in the editing group on the home tab. To find text, type it in the search document box in the navigation pane. To replace text, open the find and replace dialog box, type the text in the find word box and then type the replacement text in the replace with box. So so this is the find and replace dialog box here. So find what, so in find what box I'm entering exercise. So and replacing, replace with, in replace with text box I'm writing fit. So here we have two buttons to replace the text. One is the replace button and the second one is the replace all button. So if we press replace button, what will happen? So this button is used to replace the selected instance of the text in the find word box and then jump to the next instance. So whenever we click the replace all button, so it replaces instance and replace all instances of the text in the find word box. Next, using the goto command, goto allows you to jump to a specific part of a document. On the home tab in the editing group, click the arrow next to the find button and then click goto on the menu. The find and replace dialog box opens with the goto tab on top. So next one is identifying the number of words in a document or selection. So the number of words in a document appears in the status bar and is updated as you type. If you select text, the status bar displays the number of words in the selection. You can find the number of characters, paragraphs, and lines in a document by opening the word count dialog box. So here this is the diagram, I mean window. So here see this, here word count option is there. So first we have to click on home button or a file button. So sorry, this is review button. So first we have to click on review button. In that we have a word count button. So first we have to click on review tab. Here is the review tab, and next click on count, word count button. So here number of words, look at this, here number of rows currently selected. Okay, click here to open the word count dialog box. So here word count dialog box with statistics for selected text. The last one is here the total number of words in the document. So here 3000 something words are there. So next to summary. After doing all these things, you have to save your modifications. To save your modifications, press Ctrl plus on the keyboard. Ctrl plus yes on the keyboard. So it is a shortcut key for saving a document. So summary. So in this presentation, you learn. So you can select blocks of text to perform operations on the entire block of text at once, such as cutting, copying, and pasting. The show or hide command allows you to view hidden formatting marks. The show or hide button is a toggle command, which means you can turn the feature on or off. You can change the space before and after a paragraph by using the line and paragraph spacing button in the paragraph group on the home tab. You can undo recent actions by using the undo command. When you click the arrow next to the undo button, a list of your recent actions appears. You can redo an action using the redo button and repeat an action using the repeat button. You can drag selected text to a new location in the document. You can press and hold the control key to copy the selected text rather than move it when you drag. You can send text to the clipboard by using either cut or copy command. You can paste text stored on the clipboard by using the paste command. If you want to collect more than one item at a time to paste, you can use the office clipboard. The find command opens the navigation pane with the browse the results from your current search tab selected. So you type a word or a phrase in the search document box to highlight every instance of the word in the document and display a list of snippets containing the word in the navigation pane. You can see the number of words in a document or a selection by checking the status bar. You can see the number of characters, paragraphs, and lines in a document or selection by opening the word count dialog box. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching this video.